So we're 223 days in. 223 is military tribunals. President Trump has hinted at that. So that will be part of the storm. Quick trials, as depicted in Dark Knight Rises, when they walk out across the ice. Ice is 17Q. So there you go. Today is August 31st, and 28 years ago, I remember it, Diana, Princess Diana, it was announced that she'd died. Hey, Sandy. And I can remember it clearly, actually. I was staying at a friend's house. Actually, I was living with I just moved to London. I was living with my friend, Alex, and my other friend, Stu, was coming up, looking to move up to London, so he'd come up at weekends. And we'd set the radio alarm clock to wake you up. And that came on, and I could hear the radio going, and they're talking about someone, and I knew it was Diana. And I said to Stu, I was like, they've killed her. And I didn't know we'd be at this stage in the game, waiting for her return, but I instantly knew that she'd been taken out. It wasn't just an accident, but I didn't know about the good side that's coming with it. And I remember going to Kensington Palace all that month in England, I guess around the world, but particularly in England and in London when I was living there at the time. It was palpable, you could feel it. It went on for a month. I remember Elton John kind of officially called an end to it, said it's got to kind of finish now. And he obviously did Candle in the Wind. But I remember going to Kensington Palace on 2 occasions, and it was just thousands and thousands of bouquets of flowers everywhere, like feet high, like almost like snow, like an avalanche. Or thick snow. And I went there with a friend, Becky, and I think Abby was with us once as well, and some other people. And you could feel the energy of it, and what it felt like. It felt like the coming together of people from all walks of life, because London is very cosmopolitan, tourists everywhere, people from all around the world, particularly the royal palaces, and particularly at that time because of Diana. But you could feel this energy of love and coming together and human spirit because of Diana. And I remember that made a big impression upon me. And I didn't know consciously. I would say so, yeah. I'd say so, Nadine. I didn't know what was coming in 2020, and I didn't know that the numbers were going to descend upon me, and I didn't know that Diana was going to be a key energy in that and directly teaching me that. So all the things I figured out about Diana will come to me independently, and then it's confirmed on the Q boards and all the rest of it. I figured out Q even before I knew what Q posts were, but that had been going for a while. But it all came to me independently through my tesseract, I guess, with Paul, my cousin, and Diana, and listening to President Trump and working out what was going on. But yeah, 28 years ago. And well, I think we're close, folks. I think we're close to the storm. I think she'll be intrinsic, a big part of that. RFK's got something to do with all of it as well, the trigger point, I think, with Fauci. So we'll see what comes this week. We'll see what comes. But the interesting thing is August 29th, 261, Judgment Day in Terminator 2, comes to Q witness protection, and it also comes to Lady Diana Frances Spencer, Anon, Lady Diana Frances Spencer, Mask, 261, Caroline Caroline, but what's her middle name? Forgotten Caroline's middle name. But her numbers come to 261. John Fitzgerald Kennedy, Jr. comes to 261. Michael Jackson was born August 29th. Friends with Diana. Q on the Netherlands, yeah. Liam Payne recently, witness protection, 261. His birthday's August 29th as well. Harry Styles, his bandmate, is in Nolan's film, and Nolan has to use good and bad actors. And at the end of Dunkirk, did I say? Anyway, I might have said the wrong film, but Dunkirk 88 Trump. They mention Woking at the end on the train, so he's going from Worthing, and he's quite bolshy and bullyish and unfair, actually. Harry Styles in that film, the way he treats the other soldiers that save his life, which might be a reflection of the truth. And they stop at the station Woking. So Nolan knows about Woking. Woking is a Skull and Bones place. It's a military industrial complex below there. 322. There's the A Road, A322. The Apex GP in Formula One, the film, F1. They refer to 322 while they're in that building, which is in Woking. Nice. Put some of your stuff up on Twitter. Let me have a look. You can respond to my tweets. I put loads up there, so do that, Doctor. Yeah, it'd be interested to see what you found. August 31st is also 261. So Diana. I knew Terminator 2 was a making reference to Diana, because August 29th is 261. 1997. August 31st, 1997 is the day of Diana. Obama's linked to this as well, obviously. He's President 44. Lewis Hamilton, bad actor. I guess his car flips around at the end of the F1 movie. Hamilton watches are used in Inception. Not in Inception, actually. Tag is the Farnborough Airport, where the ending scene is filmed. Farnborough's 125, time travel. Dark to Light, the numbers 125, superhero 125. Old Man Peabody, Back to the Future. The Princess 136, Marty McFly, Great Awakening. The Dark Knight 136, I saw that again today. Yeah, so there's all these, and there's a number of dates as well that are 261s. But 221, 241, and 261 are really important numbers. There's loads of important numbers, but those ones are all linked together. President Trump on September 17th. Yeah, 17th of September. I think it's 261. Or the 17th, or 17th is September the 17th, 261. It's one of those, you can work it out. But he's going to meet at Checkers with Camilla and Charlie. And that place, Checkers, the board, the Masonic chess board, Checkers, is it Checkers or is it chess, 5D chess, is only about 5 miles south or north. One direction, there you go. From Stoke Mandeville Hospital. Bram Stoker, Dracula, Mandeville. That was one of Jimmy Savile's favourite places. And I can say this on here because everybody knows that. But it's we're getting closer, folks. We're getting closer. Yeah, we're getting closer. It's Labor Day weekend in America. So I just noticed that Aha Halo have a quick sale. So if you click on my link below, a discount code will pop up. Won't be the Tom Numbers code on this occasion. Just use the one that's there. I think it's something about, what does it say? pops up. That enter that cut. It should appear in your checkout discount box. You'll get $50 off. I think they've done that as a quick flash one just for Labor Day weekend. I don't know when they're going to put them up, and I don't know when they take them down. So if you want to get it, if you're thinking about it, go and get it now, because you get another $20 off. Usually it's $30 off, but you get $50 off this weekend. And you can use the scaler for all kinds of things. So there you go. But free international shipping. So yeah, just click the link below, and the discount code will come up. The new one that they've got, the temporary one. Good luck. 88. There's a beautiful part in Batman Dark Knight, and I've seen it before, and I might have mentioned it before, but there's a part where one of the workers for Bruce Wayne is trying to blackmail him. He figures out that he's Batman, and he says to Morgan Freeman, who's Lucius Fox is 45, and he says, I want $10 million a year to not basically blackmail this Bruce Wayne. And so Morgan Freeman, Fox, says, let me get this straight. He says, so your client, who he's doing the auditing for, says, you, who's one of the richest men in the world, a billionaire, multi-billionaire, and you're saying he's a masked vigilante at night, i.e. going around beating the mafia and criminals and psychopaths to a pulp. He says, your idea is to blackmail this man? And then the guy realizes what he's done. And then Morgan Freeman says, good luck. And good luck in numbers is 88, Trump. And then there's also another one in Batman where Christian Bale Batman is there's a photograph of Christian Bale and Batman and Trump from the third film. But he says to Rachel Dawes, he says, I am more. The word more is 51, which is Batman, which is top. So top trumps Batman, trumps Jasara 51, Great 51, QQQ 51. He says, I am more. There's parts where he does his mouth as well. He does the Trump lips like that when he masters Batman. There's pictures of him like that. Says, I am more. And more is 51 Batman. So Christopher Nolan knows all this stuff. So anyway, I'm going to go home, go to bed. I wish you all a good evening. Bob, there you are, mate. How you doing? And give a thumbs up if you've ordered your Butter Me Up Organics. All the wonderful, healthy butters, body butters, shampoos, toothpastes, cleaning products, detergents, you name it. Butter Me Organics with Butter Me Up Organics with Gillian's got it. Hey Elizabeth, you're awesome too. Thank you. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. All right. Much love. God bless. You take care. Bye.